Oh no, do not tell me. Hello! I think I'm high enough. Eee. That better. Yeah, but it's not allowing me. Oh, God. I tell you, this is winding me up. Honestly. Beautiful people. This is winding me up. Hi, guys. This is winding me up. Hey! For some reason, I've got comments all over here today. Hi, guys. Hello, beautiful people. It's really bizarre. Because everything's now here. It's really disorientating. So, yeah. Hello, guys. I suppose I am excited to be here doing my show. It's sometimes at the moment I'm like it's 12:30 at night for me, so I'm into the next day. So I need to just get ready because that's really weird that comments are over here, they're not there, and I just get my bearings. So hi guys, I hope everyone's having a good week. Oh, I love my background too. If you can see the bottom, it's got all feathers. You probably can't, I can't really show you, but they're like feathers. It's really pretty. But yeah, everything with me guys has got to be high energy, high coloured, high love, high impact, high everything. Yeah, I know it's, oh dear, it's 11 a.m. in New Zealand. Oh, lucky for you. But no, this is my time at the moment for my show. So, you know, when you want to do these things in life, you have to show up. So yeah, it's 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. in the UK, so it's pretty tiring, but I'm so grateful and glad to be here. Yes, Kat, I know it's 9:30 with you. That's the time of my show, and I'm so grateful and so honoured to be here. It's actually been a beautiful day here in the UK. It was absolutely beautiful. I mean, we've just come out of lockdown. You know, it's been a long road, and okay, Michael's just here. Archangel Michael. He's just said, I'm here. He's rocked up. Thank you. Because he's my gatekeeper. So, yes, let's get with it. Let's get high energied, guys. You know, I have been doing this now for getting on a couple of months. And I just love hanging out with you guys in Australia. I love your energy. And can I just say, you support me as well. You're lovely. Whenever I come on here, I get such much love, warmth, and I just want to thank you for that. And thank you for showing up for me. that means so much, you know, because you don't know me, but you obviously, you know, you're here on the Facebook page, and just thanks for showing up. You know, it means so much. And I'll just tell you a little bit about myself, Michael, saying for you that don't know me or have seen me or whatever. I'm drinking coffee, keep me awake. I am Romany ancestry. I've been hearing spirits since I was a very small child. I've been working with the angels for the best part, I would say, all my life, but literally working with the archangels and working with the angels fully for about over the last 35 years. And I have an amazing relationship with them. I see and hear them like I do humans, and I have an amazing time with them. I mean, I do, you know, I was laughing earlier with Michael because I have had a hissy fit today, guys. The energies today in the UK have been horrendous. And I was speaking to a non-spiritual person, and they've been receiving these energies of very anxious energies. Well, I've been having them as well, and had a bit of a hissy fit today. And it was funny because they go quiet. You know, when I'm like a child throwing my toys out the pram, they go quiet. And it is funny. It is really really funny. But they're always there for me. They're amazing, and I can't thank them enough for all they do for me, you know, because without them I wouldn't be able to do my job. Archangel Michael I work closely with and have done for years, but he's my gatekeeper, so whenever I'm doing anything spiritual, I'm totally protected and cared for and loved, and he sorts out the energy of who I do readings for and things like that. And guys, when you start working with the angels, the possibilities are endless. I mean, they really are. I couldn't live my life without them. I really couldn't. And especially the situation with lockdown and everything we've been going through in the UK, it's been very intense, and you really feel like you've had your human rights taken away from you, and a lot of people, there's a lot of mental health issues going on here, and I am so lucky and so honoured that I work with these beautiful beings of light who help keep me centered and keep me in my sovereign self, because there's a lot of energies out there that can affect us and can affect me as a person, but as a soul. And I work with them every day to help keep me balanced, because there is so much rubbish, especially in the media, and the angels help me with everything. So I am most grateful to be here today, but also to be pushed by Michael, because to do a show this late at night for me does take a lot, because you don't relax all day. You got to do it, and you have to perform. Within this you have to perform, and when you're tired and it's sometimes hard to pull it out the bag, but with their beautiful love, their wisdom, and their energy helping me, I can do this. I can do this standing on my head, so it's not a problem. Yeah, I will do some readings today. I will get round to it, but my show is about angel enlightenment. Hi, Julie. And the angels are around us, but also they're not here, Michael, they're not also around us all the time. There are angel signs all around us, and Michael just wants me to remind you that there is an angel signing everything. Now, today I was out walking my dog Zeus, my boy, and I was out early. I was needing some guidance today, and I looked down and there was a spider. Now I'm like, don't like spiders, particularly. They are one of God's creations, and I was like, it was at my feet, this spider, but I heard it's an angel sign, which I knew it was straight away. And I heard transformation. That's what it stood for. And I am going through a transformation, but I think in the last few weeks I've been not doubting that transformation, but wondering why things are so difficult right now, feeling a little bit lost, a little bit unsure. And that was my kind of, they would kind of show me that, that that was my guidance, that was my affirmation, that they know what I'm going through, and I've just got to keep going because I am going through these changes. And the changes are great. The changes are absolutely phenomenal, and I'm absolutely fine with it. But it was just like I needed the confirmation I was on that right path. That's what it was. And I got that, and you have to know that angel signs are everywhere, and they come in many, many forms, and that's what I'm hearing to bring up. And guys, you know what? If you're not sure, I'm hearing you, Michael, if you're not sure what an angel sign is, I know, just Google it. You can literally Google it, and you can find the answer to what you need on the internet. But everything is an angel sign, and they are trying to guide us constantly. So you have to wake up to that fact. You have to wake up to the fact that they are trying to send you messages. And I think the thing is with me, people say to me, but I don't see it, I can't see my angels, I'm not hearing from them. Yeah, you are. Wait, you just have to wake up to that fact that there are messages, literally angel signs everywhere. But you have to see that, understand that. They're in number plates of cars. They're on a song on the radio. They're in a bird flying overhead, like a hawk or a crow, a spider at your feet, a feather, there is number sequences. I mean, the possibilities for angel signs, guys, are absolutely endless. You just have to open your mind to the fact that they're trying to communicate with you in a different way. But once you wake up to that fact that they're trying to communicate with you and they're trying to give you signs, because people say, oh, I'm not psychic, I'm not hearing it, but you can see it. And this is what Michael's saying to me now. There's no excuse for everybody not connecting in some form to how the angels are trying to communicate with you, because it's in everything. Adverts, even a song on the radio, like I said. I mean, they're absolutely endless. I mean, last year I was walking down the street and there's spiritual meanings for playing cards. You know what I mean? Like clubs, hearts. That there's spiritual meanings for a playing card, and I got 3 of clubs. I'm like, how random is that? I see a 3 of clubs. But there's angel signs everywhere, and that's what Michael's coming in on. He's just reminding everybody that, if you're not feeling that you're clairvoyant, you're not feeling that you're like psychic, the angels are trying to communicate with you, and all you have to do is ask for them to work with you and communicate with you. And you know, the thing is, there's no, like I say, heebie-jeebiness with that. You just have to ask and say. Simple as that, guys. You know, my guardian angel, I ask you to work with me. Angels, archangels, I ask you to work with me. That is it. What you have to understand is they don't necessarily have free will. You have to ask. That's it. It's as simple as that. And that's why, you know, Michael's bringing it up, because people that are just starting out on their spiritual path, their spiritual journey, they are not getting that. And yeah, I mean, 10 cents, there's like a penny here. It is so totally spirit, the angels coming in and saying, we're here, take notice, you know, we're here for you. You don't have to struggle in life. You don't have to feel you're alone. We are here. And you know, I always say this is so true, because I work so closely with Michael. He hates, and he doesn't hate much, because hate's low vibrational word, so let me change that. He dislikes unemployed guardian angels. Unemployed angels, full stop. Because you have to understand that, I mean, I hear people say, oh, you know, there's 300,000 angels, like, on earth or whatever. Look, everyone's born with a guardian angel. At the time of conception, before you even get here, there is a guardian angel, right, assigned to you. So you come into the womb, and that angel is, guardian angel is there. Whether you miscarry or you come into the physical, that's a different matter, because that guardian angel will be with you, whatever. My guardian angel has been with me many lifetimes. He also was a fallen angel, by the way. That's a different show. But we all have a guardian angel. We're all born with one. And we have one, like me, for many lifetimes. And I'm privileged to say mine's Daniel. Like I say, he has been a fallen angel, but we all make mistakes. And if that's how we learn, and that's how we evolve as souls, and that's how angels learn. They're no different. You know, you have to make mistakes in life to know right from wrong. It's the same principle. You know, God forgives, God let them back in. Well, he let quite a lot of the fallen angels, most of them are back in heaven now. Because they've repented, God forgives, they've gone back up. But that's another story, you know. But there are so many unemployed angels on this plane. And the thing is, you know, like I say, people want to say, oh, but there's 3,000, whatever. No, they're an infinite source, right? The more they use, the more are sent. And the thing is with angels, you can get, you know, if there's an atrocity in the world, there's an earthquake, or there's a war going on, send the angels. You know, you can send angels to anything or anybody for healing, to sort a situation out, make it better. You can send an angel, like gang of angels, if you like, a group of angels. You can manifest them just by asking. And you know, if someone's sick, send an angel to that person. If someone's away to pass and you want them to transcend to the world, you know, the heaven plane quicker, send Azrael. Send the angels, you know. Archangel Azrael is the angel of death. God love him. I've met him. He's a pretty big angel. But send help, you know. So you can send an angel to anyone at any time or any situation, you know. But the more angels are used, the more Michael sends, because Michael's the boss of the angels. You know, you don't mess with Michael. Archangel Michael, he oversees the angels, so they're an infinite source of energy. So the more that we want them, the more he sends. And this is his thing. He doesn't agree with idle angels, unemployed angels. It does his head in. I mean, I've written articles. I could probably write a book at what he wants me to channel to say. It's a big thing for him. And, you know, people, like I say, that does sound funny, unemployed angels, Kat. And I totally agree, it does sound funny. But that, you know, if you're not using your guardian angel, let alone calling on the archangels or angels in general, then they are unemployed. They're just stood there, Kat, in the wings of your life doing nothing. Your beautiful guardian angel is just stood there, like with their wings crossed, like, you know, like, oh yeah, great, watching over you, trying their best to steer you, give you that gut instinct, if you like, to steer you in the right direction in your time of need, in your hour of need. But you have to ask, and that's the concept of my show tonight. This is what Archangel Michael wants to talk about. You know, I always say in my life I had no choice but to walk the path that I've walked because of the archangels that I've worked with. Having this gift from a very, very small little individual and not understanding it, being very frightened by some of the experiences and some of the things I was seeing. But I always felt protected. I felt observed. You know, like when you feel you're being watched, it's a very weird thing. And I always felt that, even as a small individual, a little girl, I always felt I was being observed, watched. Did I feel uncomfortable about it? Yeah, to begin with. But then as I got to 5 or 6, 7, no. I just knew there was somebody, a being stood there. I could see it within my mind's eye. No, they didn't speak to me, but they were just stood there, you know. And then obviously as from this time went on, I didn't actually have very good experiences with spirit, but that's for another show. And I think that I had those experiences to make me grow and understand how spirit work. And, you know, I think I had to go through that to understand exactly that, and the fact that I can, with Michael, I can open portals and remove a mass amount of spirits that want to go home. I've done that all over the world with Michael. In Australia, London, you name it, I've done it. And I've done it individual spirits as well that have connected with me, that are stuck on the earth plane. They've missed the light and they want to go home. You know, I've done that as well. So I'm coming in on that things happen for a reason. And even though at the time we don't know, and even as a child I felt very lost and out there on a limb, because I was in a family that had no concept of spirituality or spirit, and I felt very isolated from my family. I couldn't talk about these things because it scared them. You know, it really frightened them. And, you know, I'm saying there's someone stood there, and there's someone stood there, and there's someone stood there, and things were moving in the house, and, you know, things were being chucked, and, you know, it was difficult for them. That I understand that. They were very scared, and I couldn't express myself. So it's taken me many, many years to be able, you know, from that to express myself, because I thought it was wrong. I thought what the gift I had was not good. And it took me years to, do I trust it, do I not? And it's only through working with Michael, the angels, well, of course I trust it, you know. But I've had people connect with me and tell me, you know, and say to me, well, do you know that angels are beings that act, that are demonic, but they act of the light? And I said, not these, not the, I work with the angels. I know I'm working with the angels, you know, after 20 or 25, 30 years of working with them, I know they're the real deal. And the reason how I know this, ladies and gentlemen, is because they only ever give me anything but love. They support me and they lead me in the right direction. I mean, you know, I was falling asleep in the car. I'm driving home after a late shift at work. I'm on the M25. If you know London, it's horrendous. I'm driving back about 8:30 at night. I'm falling asleep at the wheel because I'm tired. I don't want to, but I'm just tired. And I get a mass flash of light come down in front of the road in front of me. Literally, it was divine light. It came right down in front of me. I was just like that, and I knew it was them just waking me up, and it was like a slap round the chops, and I was just I was like that. I was just awake. And you know, it's endless what they do, endless what they do for me. That, you know, the car crash I had saved my life. I was told how to crash my car. It saved my life. I mean, the possibilities when you're working with these beautiful beings of the light are endless, guys. Seriously, they are it's totally endless. I mean, I'm just so privileged, lucky and honoured. I do find them bossy, yes. Archangel Michael and Metatron especially are very bossy of me, but I think why they do that is they push me to my limit. As a Sagittarius, I procrastinate. It's just within my makeup of a Sag. We can be procrastinators. I don't get that from, I don't get the chance to do that with either of them. They push me to my limits. Up till 3 years ago, wouldn't speak in, I didn't like my voice, I wouldn't be seen publicly. You know, they have really pushed me to get out here, and I thank them for that, because without their help, guidance and support, guys, I wouldn't be in front of you now. Seriously, I had suffered horrendous shyness, horrendous. I mean, really badly. I couldn't, I didn't like my voice, I didn't like the way I looked. It was horrendous, and they have pushed me beyond belief to get me here. So I honour them, and for all they've done for me. Although how tough it's been for me to do it has been tough. It honestly, it has been tough. But all I can say to you guys, if there's anything you don't like doing, just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, and keep doing it until you get out of that, you know, out of that kind of zone that you don't like it. You know, you keep, it's like you keep practicing it, and now I don't care. But I wasn't like that, you know. These last 4 years, 3 or 4 years, they pushed me beyond my limits. But I'm so grateful, because I would not be here today with you, you know. I would not be, and I am so grateful. So grateful. I am very blessed, and I know that, Julie. I know that every day. When I open my little peepholes, I know that every day. I know that every day. You see, that's the thing, Kat, you know. You know, I know that they're pushing me to be the best I can be. I am here. I signed up for this. You know, however hard it is for me, I did sign up for this. So, you know, I have to take that on board. And, you know, I suck that up. I suck that up, and I accept it, and I get on with it. Funny enough, Julia, Uriel, I work with quite a lot at the moment. I love Uriel and Ariel. They're quite similar energy to, they feel quite similar energy sometimes, although they're not. Archangel Ariel obviously is a healer, amazing healer, and an abundance angel, I call her. And she came to me about a year ago and she said, I am now going to start working with you. And I feel her around me quite a lot. And I do Uriel as well, because I find they really help me do, if I'm writing or I'm even doing like a fake Facebook post, I channel them a lot. So a lot of my Facebook stuff that I do isn't me. I'm actually channeling one of them. Because they both work with literacy. I get that out. They both work with literacy as well as being high vibrational angels and amazing. Thank you, Jossa. It's been a hard road, honestly. I have struggled, but that's part of why I'm here. That's part of my journey, part of my course, and now I'm here to educate others, as he's reminding me. And the whole reason why Michael brought me to spiritual events directory is because no one is necessarily talking about angels, and that is something that he wanted. And he pushes me, and he gets, and it's so funny because obviously it's like 1 o'clock in the morning here, and he's like, you can do this. He's like, get out there, you could do this. It's only 1 a.m. Susie, get on with it. So we, me and him have good fun. Like I say, I call him Mr. Bossy because he is, but never to offend me. He's amazing. But it's a blessing for me, and I'm most humble. So can you believe that's nearly halfway through the show, guys? But Michael just doesn't want me to come on and continue to do all readings all night. He's like, this is why I was here, to talk about the angels, and I can do mini readings as well, but it's all about education, guys. It's all about, because I do feel like, there's a lot of people at the moment feel like they're alone, and, no, you're not. You've got your loved ones next to you, and you've also got the angels next to you, because there's no death, guys. There is no death. We just go home. We come here for the in-body experience, and once the body pass is had enough, we go home. There's no death. So I wouldn't be able to do my job as a psychic medium clairvoyant if there was death. A lot of my readings consist of bringing messages to you from your loved ones on the other side. And I speak to them like I speak to a physical person. I can hear them, see them, and I talk to them like a physical person. And my spiritual healings can be very healing to you as a person. If there's things left unsaid, I can converse between the two. And it helps. It really can help. But also my readings can consist in me reading your Akashic records, and I'm a spiritual coach as well, so my readings can be coaching or angel intervention. I have Raphael sometimes turn up, Michael, Ariel. I've had sometimes more than one archangel turn up within a reading for someone. So that's why I love doing my spiritual readings. I never ever know what I'm going to get. They last for an hour. I record them, and it's fun. It's fun whenever I do my readings. And now I'm starting my spiritual path. I've been giving readings for over 30 years. I've done it all for free, and now Michael says enough, that I'm now doing my thing. I'm starting my spiritual business. and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Janine, is that how you pronounce? Do you know what, guys? I am the most useless person at pronouncing names. Sorry, I am really bad. It's when you don't. English isn't my first thing. Come from another dimension. Yes, second half of the show. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, just sharing the love, sharing the stories, and that's what it's all about. I don't take myself too seriously, guys. You know, I am who I am, and I do what I do, and if I can share my journey and help others along the way, that is exactly what it's all about. You know, like I say, I don't take myself too seriously. What you see is what you get, and that's about it. Right, Janine. Right, I'm not going to the cards. Can I ask you, Janine, because you're going to have to answer if that's okay. I find because I'm this time of night, I don't want to beat about the bush. Can I ask, is there frustration with your work right now? I've got to pluck that energy out. I just want to make sure I've got yours. Please. Please, please, please. Oh, bless you, Julie. Thank you. Can you just reply so I can see that? I just feel like there's a lot of frustration around you, Janine. I don't know if it's work or if it's... or if it just feels a lot of lower vibrational stuff. Janine, can you just message me, please, to make sure I've got your energy? Otherwise I'm gonna... No, I just started my own business. But was there frustration before? Was it like you wanted to do it but you couldn't get round to it? It wasn't happening. This is what I'm coming in on, because I know it's a work basis thing. So would it be, is that what I'm coming in on? You were wanting to do it, you were trying to do it, and now you've finally done it. Yeah, it's not about what you're doing. Is that your energy though? You were trying to do it but it wasn't happening. Yeah, thank you. That's why I had to check that. Because that's the energy I'm coming in on, and I'm plucking that from all the energy I have here. Guys, when I'm doing this, it's like I've got all these energy cords, and I've chosen yours, so I have to check I've got the right one, okay? Yeah, of course. The thing is with you, I felt that you didn't think you could do it, and it kind of did push your boundaries to do it. And I kind of feel you felt you were it was like, what can I kind of feel like you were like, I'm like, you want me to do this? Am I doing this? Can I do this? And I kind of feel like you were having a laugh at yourself, thinking, really? You want me to do this? And you've kind of obviously gone with it. And I think it's slow starting. But where they're coming in on is to let you know it will take off. Just give yourself that chance to get it up and running. You could advertise it a bit better though. I'm hearing you need to get it out there a bit more. Yes, it did. Yeah, I know. Exactly. I'm just hearing just advertise it a little bit better. And I'm hearing Facebook groups would help. It's going to happen. Just have the faith to know it will happen. And I feel like they're telling me and sharing with me, get a few portraits up, and just you need, oh God, yeah, I'm getting you. They're saying you need to get Facebook pages up and running. You need Insta. You need to build your platform, okay? Because they're saying your social media platform is a free advertisement for you. And it feels like they're sharing with me that it's not big enough. And you need to kind of start showing people what you're doing on these platforms. And also I'm hearing do videos. You know, you can get your camera up and see you doing artists while you're doing it, like oh, you know, like they do what's it called though? It's all right to give me this, like shot, I don't know what you call it. It's like video shots of you painting. Like draw people to your platform is what I'm hearing. It will help you. And you need to get yourself out there as within that. And it's going to help, I'm hearing. So draw attention to yourself. Get that Insta page up and running. Get those, what do you call those shots on Instagram? I don't even know what you call them. Oh God, reels? Thank you. You do reels. And what they're saying to me is, it's just drawing people to you and drawing people to your page and drum up interest is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm advertising it. That's where my work's coming. Good. That's what they're saying, but just keep people interested. And they're saying just build that platform. It's slow starting, but it's going to come. And know that it will. And it feels like you're going to have a gallery or a place where you can show your paintings, like locally. And I don't know if it's okay. They're showing me like pop-up. I don't know if you've thought of that. You could have a pop-up, a shop pop-up. Like, I hope that makes sense, because they're saying locally that will go, angels, please back off, you're making me itch. Because okay, because that will help as well. So if you haven't thought about a pop-up, that would be good for you locally, I'm hearing, and really draw people to you, because it will come. I'm hearing it's going to come. Just have faith in knowing that it will. I still feel there's like a confidence for you, and it feels like you're like got your head down. Get your head up and get out there is what I'm hearing, because you've got it. You're talented. You've got this. You know, you have to believe it for it to manifest it, and that's where I'm at with you. You need to grow your confidence a bit with this, honey, because you've got it. Okay, I really, really hope that helps, because that's where they're coming in on. I hope that helps, hon, because I think with you growing your confidence will help this situation as well. I know probably anyone can say that, but it's how you're feeling inside, I'm hearing. You know, no one knows how you're feeling inside, and this is where I'm at. Just know it will happen. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And all I keep hearing, Janine, is keep going at it. You know, keep going. It takes time. You know, everybody just doesn't start their business and it's like, ta-da! It takes time. All right? So know that it will happen. It will. But I just feel social media and a pop-up for you. A pop-up. Yeah, you need confidence, Baba. Yeah, do some work on you, honey. If I can do it, anyone can do it, you know? You've got it. This is what I'm saying. You're a very talented lady. You've got it. Just trust in that, okay? Bless your heart. Julia, I'm going to come in on you. Julia, am I right in saying you feel a bit sorrowful? I feel like you've got a heavy heart. I don't know if it's a passing or just feels like you've got a heavy heart, Julia. Am I right in saying that before I continue? I'm not even pulling cards. I'm just trying to... Oh, my pleasure, Janine. I'm just trying to... I love working with energy rather than cards, to be honest with you. So I just want to check, Julia, is that... Yeah, okay. I feel so much sorrow. Can I just ask? It feels like you've got guilt here. What's the guilt issue? It feels like you're unforgiving of yourself. It feels like you're unforgiving, like you can't forgive yourself for something, and it feels like you're taking the whole blame for something that isn't necessarily for you to take the whole blame. Okay. I get it. Okay. Sorry, guys, got the angels around me. That's why I get itchy nose. I'm coming in on that energy, Julia, that you're prepared to take all the flack for this. It's like you're like leading it and leaving it at your door, but it's not all your fault, and you seem to be wanting to do that. And oh gosh, can I just say something? And I'm going to word this properly because it's delicate. It's delicate. It feels like you've fallen out of love, and that's why you're blaming yourself for this situation. And I'm hearing that you didn't know when it happened or how it happened, but it feels like you've just had that epiphany that's it. You've fallen out of love. And it's like you're now blaming yourself because you're looking in on this relationship and you're saying, but he's this, he's never treated me poorly, he's provided, he's done this, that, and the next thing. And you're now blaming yourself because you're not in love with him. And that's crazy, you know? And you know it's going to cause ripples. You know it's going to cause waves, but you're lying to yourself for being there. You're lying to yourself every day, and it's dragging you down because you're there and you don't want to be. It's just that it's gone. And I feel for you because you're like, how did this happen? How did I get to this, you know? But you got to understand that simple thing is people come in and out of your life at certain times to serve us for certain things. And I feel that energy has shifted between you and your husband because his time in your life is done. It feels like you're onto a higher spiritual path, and he's very shut down, closed off, and it feels like you're living two very separate lives. And yeah, you want to be in, you don't want to let the family unit down, and you feel like you're going to be the worst person in the world. But I kind of feel that, you know, your kids are doing their own thing. And I kind of feel they're individual people within themselves. And it feels like the response would probably, okay, I'm hearing, be better than you anticipated. But it's all about when you're ready. I don't think you're ready to come out of it yet, although you've had that epiphany realization of you're not in love with him. I don't feel you're ready to disconnect right yet. And that exactly, yeah. But, Julia, that is because you're putting everyone else first but yourself. And, darling, when you put everyone else first but yourself, which you do all the time, this is what happens. And you see, when you always put yourself last, at the end of a line of everything, and that you do it anyway all the time, you know, this is why you feel so crap, because you never put yourself first. You've always put everyone else, your family, before you, and now you've had this epiphany that you're not, you know, this marriage, this love has died. And like I say, you didn't know when, and you didn't know how it happened. But darling, what did I just say to you? You know, people come in to your life at certain times, and they leave your life because, you know, you're going into another awakening. And yeah, exactly. I know it's you. I got your energy, babe. But you see, you're making this, I'm afraid to say, about everyone else than you. And you always do it. So when you want to put yourself first, exactly, you look after them all. So when you want to put yourself first, it's impossible, because what happens? You come from guilt. Because you never, ever put yourself first. So that's your predicament. That's the predicament here. It's not about anything than the fact that you always put everyone before you. God love you. But when you want this time to try and put yourself first, you've made it impossible. You get where I'm at with that. And I'm not telling you off, because look, empaths, beautiful people, we do it all the time. Now, when you're ready, because there will be that time when you're ready, you know, he is in this bubble of denial, Julia. I've got to tell you that. I'm getting his energy. You'd be like best friends. You're like, can I just say sorry? You're like brother and sister. You know, you're like that comfy jumper that he likes to put on. You know what I mean? That comfortable jumper. When, you know what I'm saying? But he is not in the realization that you mean business. Exactly, 100%. I know, darling. Right? So, I've been in this position, believe it or not. There's not many positions that I haven't been in. I sat my husband down. Straight up. I sat him down. I said, look, this is what I said to him. Roommates. I know. I said this to him word for word. I said to him, if you do not change, you and me, our marriage isn't going to work, because you are putting in zero effort into this marriage, and this is not going to survive with that energy, with that commitment level, and that just mindset. And I said this to him, guys. I swear I said this to him. 18 months later, okay, no children involved, Julia, okay, no children, but I left. Oh, what happened? Oh, then that's when he started putting the effort in. But at that point, it was too late, because I didn't love him anymore, and I had enough. There was other elements underneath that, which, you know, I don't need to bore you with, but I had enough. And that was that. And the thing is, like I say, people come in and out of your life at different times, but I do feel that you and him are, you know, on that different level. You can try as much as I did, Julia, with my husband, and it didn't work. And I think for me, that was not only the realization, but also I tried. I'd physically said it. I'd physically aired it. I stayed in that relationship for flipping 18 months plus, actually, to make it work, because I was married and I felt I owed him. Why? Who knows? But I did it. Waste of flipping time. Waste of time. And then what happened? I always professed, I'm not saying this is going to happen to you, my beautiful lady, but I always professed he never loved me. And the reason why is because a month later he was with someone else. He's still with her. He's still with her. But that's neither here nor there. The way he treated me was beyond disgusting. Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up. I got to be honest with you, because that was what was behind my problem. Alcohol. I didn't want to bring it up because it's personal. But yeah. And the thing is, what can I just say this? What pisses me off, I've got to be honest, because I've been down this road before you. What pisses me off with this scenario with alcohol is they take no bloody responsibility, because they don't remember, because they don't know, they haven't got a clue what they're saying or doing, where they're absolutely off their face. When my ex-partner threw a coffee table at me, an office chair, I tell you, I still don't know to this day how it didn't hit me. I believe the angels. Honestly, I curled up in a ball. It never touched me. I still don't know because I wasn't looking. But I tell you, enough. I couldn't do it because I was compromising myself beyond compromisation, and I had done that for 6 years. No, I just couldn't do it. Because it was killing me inside. I mean, literally, talk about my light going out, my spark. I didn't even have one, and that's where I'm at with this for you, is the fact that as a soul, Julia, there's only so much you can give. There's only so much you can do at the expense of you, your happiness, and most of all your inner peace and who you are as a soul, But listen to me. Listen, because I've been here. You will deal with this when you are ready and when you're strong enough. It takes time. I couldn't leave him straight away. It took time for me to build strength, to feel strong enough to do it, because you usually find on the back of alcohol or whatever, there's narcissism, there's the woodpecker effect, where they're constantly putting you down to make them feel better. So, you're probably going through mental abuse, physical abuse as well. And when they, put you in the dirt like that, it takes you time to grow strength to come out of that, Julia. I've been there, honestly. So I know, But there's a time, sweetheart, and you're getting there, you're running out of that patience, and you're going to have to put yourself first. For yourself and your kids, because you cannot, continue to just, for your own sanity. Like I say, I have been through it, this whole experience, so I know. Julia, honestly, things will get better. You don't have to thank me. But no, darling, call on the angels to give you strength and help you, Michael's saying, because they're there. And like I say, when my husband threw that office chair at me, I swear, you know how big a flipping office chair is, guys? It's a cumbersome thing. And he threw it at me, and I went like this. It never touched me. I still don't know to this day how it never touched me, honestly. It never did. And I didn't see why it didn't touch me, because I was, in the fetal position to protect myself. But I believe the angels. I really, really do. They've been with me through thick and thin. So, my darling Julia, I hope that helps. I hope it just brings you some peace. And I send you, more than anything, love. And I wish you well, darling. And when you're ready, you will do what's best for you. When you're strong enough and when you're able, you'll deal with it. It just takes some time. Nicole, that wasn't half of what I've been through, but listen, it's just another experience. It's just another experience, sweetheart. And this is what this is all about. If I can help others, advise, it's just not, you know what I mean? I've been there. I love that you have confirmed my feelings. Well, Julia, of course, I got your energy, beautiful lady. I'm sending you so much love and support. I really am, because I've been there more than once. Yeah, you call on them, darling, because they're there, they're with you, and they're not far away. They are not far away. I know, Kat. You see, when you're a beautiful, loving soul, I'm afraid that sometimes, yeah, you do meet some unsavoury people. I've got to be honest with you. I've only met one man that's decent, really, and I'm with him. But it's yeah, it's just, you know what I mean. I don't dwell. But Julia, I hope that helps, sweetheart. I really, really hope it does. Because, you know, you'll grow your strength and you'll get on. You will. You'll get on. You'll move on. You'll get away from that. Because sometimes, you know, all the love in the world can't heal. You know, he's got to make choices. But if he's got an alcohol addiction, you know, that comes first. To be honest, I got off the phone from my ex-alcoholic before I started my show, and we were just talking about this. It's taken me 10 years, 11 years to forgive him for what he did to me. But that was another partner. That wasn't my husband. Oh, I've had it all. Never mind. Never mind. But I hope that helps, my lovely, and I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Gosh, I know where time goes. Bless you. Hi, Kat. I feel like you're in a bit of a dilemma, Kat. Am I right in saying that? Feels like there's an uncertainty around your relationship. Would that be right? Oh, bless you, Julia. Love to you, my darling. Is that right, Kat? Correct. Can I ask you, Kat? It feels like he's dangling you like a bit of. I don't know. It feels like he's dangling like a carrot in front of you. It's like there's this control factor. You're not in a relationship. So what? So the uncertainty is, would that be past then? Would that be that energy? Would that be a past relationship, or somebody that or are you speaking to someone right now? Oh, thank you, darling. Kat, are you speaking to someone right now? It just feels like or the past you've been mucked about with, like emotionally. I think that's where I'm coming in on. Guys, if you want to connect with me for a reading, you can get me at Suzi, SUZI, PARRETT on Facebook. Or you can email me at angeliclight.suzip@gmail.com. My readings are normally an hour, and they are usually full on and very, very informative and healing. Yeah, but that's where I was coming. You're not in a relationship, I know. I'm happy single. Yeah, but was that a past relationship? Because I just feel like I've got this energy of somebody just like playing with your emotions. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I was coming in on, Kat. It feels like a past energy, to be fair. Family. I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, because I just had that energy of like uncertainty. You know, like you were talking to somebody and they were like not. Well, I just felt like they were. I don't know. It just felt like they were not being honest or. Present happening now, family issues. So you got family issues now. I'm confused. Okay. Oh, bless you. That's really good, Ran. That's really good. Oh, bless you. It's hard, I know. Life is hard sometimes. Yeah, I'm a medium. But the thing is, Josette, you know, when you're a medium and your family, you know what I mean? They don't want to come in for 5 minutes. You know, if your family got messages for you, they really want us. I mean, I did a reading last week, and I had the ladies nan the whole hour. You know, they don't want to come in for 2 minutes. When I'm doing mini readings, you know, it doesn't always happen like that. They usually want, you know, you know, and I'm not a performing monkey, or obviously. But tonight I'm trying to, you know, I'm reading people's energies. I'm not using cards. I'm, you know, pulling their energy to me and reading their Akashic records. So, you know, yes, I am a medium. But do you know what? I did a lady in Australia this last 2 weeks ago, and it was such a shame because she was wanting to hear from her mum, and her mum didn't come through. I gave her a spot on reading. She was happy with it, but her mum didn't come through. You know, I did a lady's reading last year, and she'd been trying 22 years to get hold of her mum. And, you know, the first time I met her, I couldn't get her mum, and then I got her. I've had her twice since, you know, but sometimes they just don't show up. Sometimes they just don't show up. You know, I get what I get when I do readings. With my hour readings especially, you know, so I get what I get. I never know what I'm going to get when I do my readings either, my personal readings. I just, you know, from what people tell me, I'm very informative and I'm good, and, you know, so yes, guys, I try my best. But that's my hour, which is kind of crazy. So I'll be back next week, my beautiful people. But for now, I'm off because it's 1:30 in the morning here. Oh, bless. She'd be with you, though, Nicole. Your mum would be with you. You know, spiritually, they're always with you. So you're never alone, honey. Your spiritual loved ones are always around. Always. Mine are always popping in to see me. So take care. Beautiful people, thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful. Much love. And take care. I'll see you next week, guys. Love you. Mwah. Bye.